So you're having cash flow challenges. Don't worry, you're not alone. Every business deals with cash flow challenges. This is the universal challenge in every single business all across the country at every different level. There's not a one-size-fits-all answer to this question, but I'm going to point out 5 things in this video that you should really consider and think about doing in your business to help you better manage your cash flow. Stay tuned. So cash flow is king. I don't mean to sound cheesy here, but it is so true. Number one is so important and something that you should really think of before you really do anything. As business owners, when we deal with cash flow challenges, we default to we need to drive in more sales, and that's not really the case a lot of the times. So before you look to just drive in more business and think that you need to just do more sales and that's going to solve all of your issues, I really ask you to take a step back, step out of your business for a second and look over your whole business. Are they running at least 80% efficiency? You're never going to get 100%, so just get rid of that idea. You really want to go for 80%. A lot of the times as your business grows, you have to really keep up and continue to change the processes and the structure. And then you also have to take a step back and review all of your different expenses. Again, as you grow, so do your expenses, but a lot of times expenses and things that you're just not utilizing or doing anymore just wind up piling up. And if you don't take a second to rip through those expenses and also improve your processes in order to run more efficient, if you look to just go and drive in more sales to think that you're going to solve your cash flow issues, you actually wind up just burning and losing more money. So take a step back, pause, and sometimes you need to go slower in order to move faster. So number 2, account payables and account receivable. Most businesses are 2 to 4 weeks away from not needing financing and solving their cash flow issues. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. A lot of times we get rocking and rolling in our business and we're go, 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 and we don't stop and go a little bit slower to go faster. And when was the last time you reached out to your vendors that you're buying stuff from and asked if you can get a 2 or 4 week extension on paying them? A lot of times if you can push out your accounts payables 15 to 30 days, it can solve a big portion of your cash flow issues. And if you've grown your business, you've gotten to a point where you've built some great relationship with your vendors, things have improved. We're also in a very good economy right now as I make this video. Vendors are back to giving and willing to give terms. You'd probably be surprised if you haven't done it in a while. Get on the phone, reach out to one of your vendors and see if you can push out those terms. At the same time, I'm not sure how you get paid from your customers. If you're a retail business or a restaurant, and you're getting paid, as things are happening, there's really not usually much you can do there. But for B2B type businesses, is there anything that you can do to get paid faster? And I'm not just talking about going to your customers and saying, hey, can you pay me quicker? And sometimes you just need to simply go and do that, and you'd be surprised. Sometimes you can get your B2B customers to actually pay you a little bit quicker. But is there a way that you can incentivize your customers to pay you quicker by offering some sort of a discount that makes sense, where you're not eating into too much of your margin? Or a lot of the times I've spoken to business owners and they just don't have a convenient way for their businesses to pay. Meaning, like, if you're providing some sort of a service, whether you're a contractor or other B2B type businesses, there's so many payment solutions today where you can digitalize your payment process, and you can also auto set it to follow up for people who haven't paid. Or if it's a reoccurring thing, you can just set people up on a reoccurring bill pay. And even if that's through a credit card, I can't tell you how many business owners say, oh, I don't want to pay the credit card processing fees, but they'll have invoices that are outstanding for 90 or 120 days. And if you just paid the 3% credit card processing fee, you'd be paid almost instantly and charge all of your cash flow issues and not even have a need for financing. So don't be penny smart and pound foolish. Look over your whole processes on the account payable and the account receivable side, and where can you push out terms for things that you're paying, and where can you provide convenience or some sort of incentives to get your customers to pay you quicker. Pause, step out of your business, and work on it a little bit. Trust me, this is a good one. So number 3, bookkeeping and CFO consultant. We'll talk about the consultant first. So most small businesses don't need a full-time CFO, but there's a lot of CFO consulting services where you can have a CFO come into your business every month or every quarter or every 6 months. Depending on what you need and what stage you're at in your business, that timing is up for you to decide. But having a CFO come in quarterly or every 6 months to dive deep into your expenses, what's going on in the business, and point out things that you're just not seeing can be so valuable. You know, when you're running your business and you're wrapped up in the day-to-day, the reality is you're probably not doing this. And the reality is, even if you had the time to do this, you're probably not the best person for this. So having an outsider come in that can dive into your books, point out things that you're just not seeing, and also help you forecast out a little bit, maybe even cut expenses, or predict what's about to happen over the next 6 to 12 months, can really be helpful and can help you get in front of any challenges, and so you can be proactive and not reactive. And a bookkeeper. So you should not be doing the books anymore. If you're still doing the books in your business, you're absolutely wasting your time. What's really cool is, again, most small businesses don't necessarily need a full-time bookkeeper. And if you're just getting started, a full-time bookkeeping salary can be super expensive. There's a lot of different outsourced bookkeeping options that are available today. And the coolest thing is because most business owners get freaked out. I can't trust anyone to touch the money in my business. I get that. Chill out, relax. With banking today, especially if you're with a brand name bank, you can give someone a view-only access into your bank account so they can review statements and transactions and log all that stuff in your books. So you don't have to give someone full access. And once you build trust and a relationship with the right bookkeeping service, you can decide at what point does it make sense to give someone more access to maybe even start paying bills, or you can give someone access to pay bills. You have to sign off and approve each transaction. So with a lot of the banking today, it can actually make it really easy, and you don't have to worry about that trust issue that you're probably concerned with. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to share a link and help connect you to a reputable outsourced bookkeeping service. So number 4, it goes hand in hand with number 3, and that's using an accounting software. You know, if you're doing it already, then that's great. A lot of business owners aren't. They're still doing the books themselves. They're not using an accounting software. But more importantly, even if you're using an accounting software, you need to get in the habit of reviewing your revenue and expenses on a monthly basis. Put it into your calendar, build it into your process, and get in the habit of reviewing everything that's going on in your business and live and die by your financials. As your business grows, this will just continue to become more important. It'll also help you be proactive and be ahead of challenges that could be on the horizon. Number 5, financing. Financing is a tool when used the right way and towards revenue generating opportunities. For whatever reason, we've been programmed that if you borrow money, it's a bad thing. Debt can be a great thing if it's utilized in the right way for revenue and profit generating opportunities in your business. It's that simple. Listen, a lot of us aren't finance people. I definitely get it. It's understandable. I can't tell you how many business owners I speak to and they get so focused on the cost of financing and not the opportunity that financing can provide and generate in their business. So don't get caught up in the cost of financing. Get caught up in what you can utilize that financing for and how much money you can make in your business by putting financing to work for you. Some of the smartest business people in this world get financing and they utilize the heck out of it to grow their companies and get to the next level. I hope all these topics in this video got you thinking differently about your business and some light bulbs went off. I also talked about in this video that if you need help with an outsourced bookkeeping service that I can connect you with a trusted source. I also help business owners grow through financing in a number of business services. In the description below, there's a link where you can connect and speak with one of my team members and talk about any of those services that you may need to help get your business to that next level. Again, I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. I wish you nothing but success in your business and all the best on growing to that next level. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Take care.